MMA Boxing Talk here, coming at you with another video. I just want to put out a preview video for an upcoming fight at the end of this month. I cannot wait. I'll be definitely putting out a prediction, a real breakdown prediction video closer to May 29th. That's when the fight's taking place. And that is Thomas Almeida versus Cody No Love Garbrandt. It's going to be an awesome, awesome fight. This is one fight I'm looking forward to most. I really am. More than any fight on UFC 198. That's next weekend. I'm obviously more excited than the fights tomorrow or on Sunday in Rotterdam. You know, I'm really looking forward to this fight. And I'll tell you why. Thomas Almeida, Cody Garbrandt, as much as their styles, their fighting styles are so different, they have a lot of similarities at the same time. Now, I'll give you a couple examples. They're both undefeated, for one. They both have a super high KO ratio. Okay? Thomas Almeida, 24 years old. Cody Garbrandt, 24 years old. So they're both young. And like I just said, KO ratio is super high. Thomas Almeida, he's 20-0 with 16 KOs, 80% KO ratio, 3 submissions, and only 1 decision. So out of all of his 20 wins, he's only went the decision once, and that was his UFC debut. That's another thing they have in common. Thomas Almeida's UFC debut was his only fight that went the distance. Cody Garbrandt's UFC debut is the only fight that went the distance. So you could make a case for UFC jitters, UFC butterflies. I think so. Especially when you know their KO ratio is so high. They've KO'd everyone since, and I shouldn't say that. Cody Garbrandt finished. He won by a TKO in his debut. I'm sorry. But it was like last 10 seconds of the fight he knocked him out. So it was almost like a full round, or it was almost like a decision, but it wasn't. I'm sorry. My apologies on that. But regardless, though, both guys very, very dangerous. Now, I'll check Cody Garbrandt. He's 8-0. He has quite a bit less fights than Thomas Almeida. 8-0, 7 KOs, so an 88% KO ratio. No submissions, 1 decision. Now, Garbrandt definitely has a lot less MMA experience than Thomas Almeida. Thomas Almeida has 20 fights. Garbrandt's got 8. They're both the same age. Now, Cody Garbrandt, he did some wrestling in high school. He was wrestling NCAA Division III All-American. So not a bad wrestling background. He trains at Alpha Male, so he's training with high level wrestlers, especially at the lower weight classes. So as Garbrandt being a bantamweight 135er, it's perfect camp for him, Alpha Male, to train. No one's gonna ragdoll Cody Garbrandt. He's training with Chad Mendes. Chad Mendes is a strong 145er. And you got Faber, a lot of experience, a solid wrestler. You got Joseph Benavidez, and even he trained with TJ Dillashaw quite a bit before he left. Now Cody Garbrandt, he has an amateur boxing record of 32-1 before he turned MMA. 32-1, that's pretty impressive considering he only started boxing at 15 years old. Or he started his boxing career at 15. But regardless, that's pretty late. And like Canelo Alvarez turned pro at 15. I'm not comparing them, but you know what I mean. Good striker, great hands. Thomas Almeida, he's has more weapons in his repertoire. He throws wicked flying knees. Garbrandt does too, but Almeida a little more often. Elbows, lots of elbows with Almeida. Spinning elbows, spinning back fist. He's very, very creative. And when he uses his hands, he'll go to the body. He'll go upstairs and then he'll go back down to the body. Beautiful combinations, the way he puts his combos together from going to the body, to the head, to the body. Liver shot is Thomas Almeida's signature punch. Actually, the fight before he made his UFC debut, he finished a guy off of a liver punch. And as the guy's falling to the ground, Almeida, after he lands the liver punch and the guy's falling to the ground, Almeida's still quick enough to land a nice leg kick, a solid low leg kick. The guy's very, very dangerous. I definitely, Thomas Almeida is going to be the favorite in this fight. But it's a very, very interesting fight, because I truly believe that, Thomas Almeida hasn't faced a young guy like a Cody Garbrandt. Now, the same can be said about Garbrandt. He's never faced a guy like Thomas Almeida. But Thomas Almeida, like I said, he's going to be the favorite. Thomas Almeida, his most exciting fight was his second fight in the UFC at UFC 189 against Brad Pickett. Brad Pickett dropped Almeida twice in the first round, and then Almeida went on to win it 1 minute into the second round. Flying knee, perfectly placed flying knee, one of the nicest flying knees you'll ever see. But the reason why I'm bringing that Brad Pickett fight up is because Thomas Almeida, Brad Pickett gave Thomas Almeida trouble in that fight. He dropped him twice. It also showed Thomas Almeida's chin and his toughness and the way he can recover after being rocked more than once in one round, because he did finish that round off very strong after he had been dropped twice. He came back and dropped Pickett once, finished the round off strong, and then finished him in the second. But Cody Garbrandt, I believe, is a lot younger than Brad Pickett. I believe he's a better boxer than Brad Pickett. He's got faster hands. I think he even cracks harder. Cody Garbrandt has one punch knockout power. I mean, same with Brad Pickett, but I just think Cody Garbrandt's a whole nother animal. He's young, he's hungry, he's a young, hungry lion, and he's primed and ready to go. Same with Almeida, which makes this fight so interesting. I really can't wait for this one. I just wanted to put out, a little preview video. Lots to look at in this fight, Both guys are just, they're so close to becoming superstars in that division. This fight, I think we're going to find out the winner is gonna get a title shot before long. He'll have maybe one or two more fights. So lots to look forward to. And like I said, two undefeated guys. They're both knockout guys. They're both 5'7". Thomas Almeida has a 4.5-inch reach on Garbrandt. So yeah, it's very, very interesting. Let me know what you guys think of this fight. I'll be definitely putting out an actual prediction video closer to May 29th. But let me know what you guys think of this video. If you like it, subscribe. Also check me out on Twitter at MMA Boxing Talk 1. Peace.